Hey guys, it's Kristine. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I budget for the month as a bi-weekly budgeter. Okay, so first we're going to turn to my February calendar. As you can see here, I've got my bills listed out. So I've got like rent, my B of A, my Chase, etc. And some of them already have little check marks next to them, meaning that I've paid them. Because my last paycheck was January 25th, that covered a lot of my first week and a half of February bills. So, how do I budget for the month when I get paid bi-weekly? Let me show you. So this is my February 2023 budget. I first listed my income. So I get paid on the 8th of February and the 22nd. I am expecting $2,303.13. That's after deductions, like taxes and whatnot. But this is what I get if I work all the hours that I'm scheduled, which I'm planning to do. So all in all, I'm expecting $4,606.26 for the month of February. The next thing I do is write out my fixed expenses. And for me, that's the most important things in my budget. So that's rent. I want to make sure I have a roof over my head. PG&E, that's gas and electric, and water, that includes sewer and trash also. So since I've already paid my February rent in PG&E, I am budgeting out for March. So that's $758 for rent. PG&E will get $160, even though my last bill was like $125. I want to make sure I'm bulking up my buffer within that account for the months that, the bill is higher, because I am anticipating in the summer for the bill to be higher because it has been in the past. For water, I'm budgeting $55, and this one's due on the 15th of February. My first March paycheck is the 8th, so I can comfortably say that I'll pay the water for March in March. Okay, next are my other bills. So for my Bank of America credit card, I don't have a balance on that account, so I am budgeting $0. Same for my Chase, $0. AD&D is going to get $30 on the 4th. Old Navy credit card has a $0 balance. T-Mobile is going to get budgeted $150. And because I've already paid my February bill, this one is going to be for March. So for iCloud, I'm paying $9.99. And Citi card is currently at a $0 balance, I believe. I'll have to double check, but I am not expecting like a recurring payment on that. Dental, I'm paying $45.75. Vision, $36.59. Car insurance, $52. Hulu and Disney Plus is $4.98. Google, I'm paying $1.99. Blue Shield 1 is getting $285.74, or is that a 1? Oh no, I think that's a 1. $285.14. Why do I write my ones like that? Okay. Yes, 14. Blue Shield number 2 is 122.12. So all in all for those bills, it's going to be $738.56. Okay, so down here, I've also got daughter. So I'm giving my daughter $35 weekly allowance. So for the month of February, there are 4 weeks. There are 4 Wednesdays. Let me double check. I could be wrong. Okay, there are 4 Wednesdays. So she's going to get $140. Santa Saver is getting $50, and that is $25 per paycheck. Okay, so next up, I've got save and invest. These are my two biggest goals, and that is to max out my Roth IRA. This is both for 2022 and 2023. I've still got about $400 left on my 2022, and then I will jump right into 2023 and max that out this calendar year. That's the goal anyway. I've also got a 100 envelope challenge that I'm doing. Half of that, well, not half. Part of it is going to go towards my emergency fund. So it's going to be my big emergency fund. I'm aiming for, I think I said 12,000, but I'm not sure that's realistic. So my realistic number there is about 5 or 6,000. But we're going to aim high. But I mean, if, realistically speaking, I am probably set to get $6,000 in my big emergency fund. The other thing I'm doing with the 100 envelope challenge is the investment portfolio with a robo advisor. It's Intelligent Portfolio with Charles Schwab. So I am trying to save up 5,000 because that's the minimum to get enrolled in their Intelligent Portfolio. Okay, so for variable spending, I'm budgeting $400 per paycheck, so that's going to be an $800 for the month. I have these numbers here as a guide. I don't actually limit myself to that amount per category, but I needed to figure out like how much is realistic for me to give myself as a biweekly budget for variable spending. So for example, as a guideline, groceries would be getting $150, gas $70, household $30, dining $50, allowance $60, meds $25, and other gets $15. So there are a whole bunch of other categories that I didn't even take into consideration here, but these are the most frequently used ones. So those are the ones that I wanted to for sure have enough money overall. Yeah. So I'm budgeting $800. For sinking funds, I have divided that up here, but I don't think I'm going to be following these numbers per se. It might be like this where it's like a suggested amount. But yeah. So when I wrote this out, I was doing $100 for personal care, $80 for car maintenance, $80 for copays and meds, $40 for gifts and giving. That gives me a total of $300 for the month. And then I also have non-routine sinking funds. So these definitely do not have a fixed amount. I've included family fun, graduation, travel, tattoo, iPhone, and birthday eats. So I'm budgeting $200 for non-routine sinking funds. Okay, so what do I do with this information as a biweekly budgeter? Well, I'm going to take this $973 and I'm going to divide it by 2. You guys see that? Okay. So I'm going to divide it by 2, and that gives me $486.50. So I'm going to write here 487. Let's do 487. 487 per paycheck. And then this is 738.56, and I'm going to divide that by 2, and that is 369.28. So I'm going to do 370 per paycheck. And daughter, 70 per paycheck, and this one's 25 per paycheck for Santa Saver. Okey-doke. This is 700 per paycheck, 400 per paycheck, 150 per paycheck. I am going to leave that to the end. I'm going to show you what I do because I rounded those numbers out, but I didn't round this out. So we're going to go with, so 2303.13 minus 487 minus 370 minus 70 minus 25 minus 700 minus 400 minus 150 minus 100. Let's delete that. Okay, 150. So 101.13. So there is that extra $1.13. We'll just put 101.13 and then call it a zero-based budget. I mean, it will be once I do my bi-weekly paychecks. But yeah, oops. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to thank you for your support. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my little channel. And to express my gratitude, I'm offering you the chance to win a $25 Etsy gift card. So the complete rules are going to be listed in the description box, but basically to enter, you must be 18 years old or older. You must be publicly subscribed to my channel. And you have to comment down below and include the hashtag 500. So 500 subscribers. Hooray! Comments that only have the hashtag 500 and nothing else will be disqualified. So the contest will start as soon as this video posts, which I'm hoping will be Thursday, February 9th at 6 a.m. Pacific time. And it will end on the 23rd, which is also a Thursday, at 6 a.m. Pacific time. So I'm going to give you guys 2 weeks to enter, and your official entry will be on this video with the hashtag 500, like I said. But to make things a little more interesting, I am going to include an extra entry for each of the videos I make between now and the 23rd. You can comment one time per video, and I will count that as an extra entry. So first comment on this video and then comment on my following videos up until the 23rd. The rest of this week, be on the lookout for my budget check-in number 2 for my January 25th paycheck. That's also going to be a budget closeout, as well as my budget with me video for my paycheck in February 8th. And that will show you how I take this monthly budget and apply it to my bi-weekly paychecks. Anyway, thanks again, you guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.